home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming.
How's it going, everybody? This is Jaybird, and welcome back to Lost Odyssey. The last time I played, I just made it to the city and got my first mission. I should have done all this loading first before I start recording, but well. Come on. I'm gonna go find that girl. I forgot her name. What's this place? Just touches the door to open it. Where? She. Is that all right? I kicked the trash can. Oh. The ball goes flying and I drink it before it can. Okay. He's gonna like it. I can't remember where to find that lady. Okay, I gotta go back to the elevator. Makes sense. Ooh. Sit down. Let me look at the map. Apparently I can't zoom the map. Just don't know how. He's not. He keeps looking away. And then I keep running into stuff. No, the orange dot's where I save. Yeah. Elevator's right here. No one is allowed in here without official summons from the council. Thought I was summoned. Why does he keep looking back like that? Lieutenant Argonar, you look pale. Are you staying over at the inn? Chairman wanted you to be fully rested. Stop looking behind you, you're gonna run into something. What's this? Road. Found some stones. Oh, then what? Signage. Oh, I can take those off the wall. I think the inn's in here upstairs. Can't remember. War is over, but its hard time continues. How about a drink to help you forget your for a while? Forget for a while. Stay at the inn. Where's the inn? Some probe. An aqua bomb. Sounds pretty cool. Well, maybe it's the purple thing in the corner of the map. I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, it's a sword. I want the sword. The owner of the store often goes traveling to find quality items. I appreciate his enthusiasm, but we can't shop while he's away. That upsets me. It upsets me too, because I want that sword. I'll probably get it when he gets back. See, I don't know what these symbols mean. It's loading, something's happening.
And now, councillors, I propose that Gongora be removed from Grand Staff Project, with control transferred to this council.
My lord.
In addition, until Lieutenant Argonar completes his investigation, I propose that Gongora be confined to his residence under surveillance. Those who disagree with my proposal, raise your hands now.
It appears I have no choice but to agree.
I see there are no objections. It is decided.
Oh, I made it to the inn. Welcome, the council has told me about you. Please enjoy your stay.
As Kaim slips into deep sleep, his dream unfolds. A dream or his past. At this moment, there is no way he could know.
Why? This is the past, I'm guessing. Even his fingers have armor on them. Got some nice gauntlets there. Kaim recalls a memory that was locked deep within his heart. A dream has been revealed. Is it going to be the same thing I just watched? The family members have tears in their eyes when they welcome Kaim back to the inn from his long journey. Thank you so much for coming. He understands the situation. The time for departure is drawn near. Hannah's departure. Too soon, too soon. But still, he knows his day would have come sometime and not in the distant future. I might never see you again, she said to him with a sad smile when he left on his journey. Her smiling face, almost transparent in its whiteness, so fragile and therefore indescribably beautiful as she lay in bed. May I see Hannah now? He asks. The innkeeper gives him a tiny nod and says, I don't think she'll know who you are, though. She hasn't opened her eyes since last night. He warns Kaim. You can tell you can tell from the slight movement of her chest that she is clinging to a frail thread of life, but it could snap at any moment. It's such a shame. I know you made a special point to come here for her. Another tear glides down the wife's cheek. Never mind, it's fine, Kaim says. He has been present at immutable deaths, and his experience has taught him much. Death takes away the power of speech first of all, then the ability to see. What remains alive to the very end, however, is the power to hear. Even though the person has lost consciousness, it is by no means unusual for the voice of the family to bring forth a smile or a tear. Kaim puts his arm around the woman's shoulder and says, I have lots of travel stories to tell you. I've been looking forward to this my whole time on the road. Instead of smiling, the woman releases another large tear and nods to Kaim. And Anna was so looking forward to hearing your stories. Her sobs almost drowned out her words. Ugh, I can't read. There's so much words. The innkeeper says, I wish I could urge you to rest up from the travels before you see her, but Kaim interrupts his apologies. Of course, I'll see her right away. There is very little time left. Hannah, the only daughter of the innkeeper and his wife, will probably breathe her last breath before the sun comes up. Kaim lowers his pack to the floor and quietly opens the door to Anna's room. There's a lot of reading. There's more. Hannah was frail from birth. Far from enjoying the opportunity to travel, she rarely left the town or even the neighborhood in which she was born and raised. This child will probably not live to adulthood, the doctor told her parents. To this tiny girl with extraordinary, beautiful, doll-like features, gods had dealt a all too sad destiny. that they had allowed her to be born the only daughter of the keepers of a small inn by the highway was perhaps one small act of atonement for such iniquity. Hannah was unable to go anywhere, but the guest who stayed at her parents' inn would tell her stories of the countries and towns and landscapes and people that she would never know. Whenever new guests arrived at the inn, Hannah would ask them, "Where are you from? Where are you going? Can you tell me a story?" She would sit and listen to their stories with sparkling eyes, urging them on to new episodes and then when they left the inn, she would beg them, "Please come back and tell me lots and lots of stories about faraway countries." She would stand there waving until the person disappeared far down the highway, give one lonely sigh, and go back to bed. And scene. Just kidding. And it's nighttime now. Hannah is sound asleep. No one else is in the room. Perhaps an indication that she has long since passed the stage when the doctors can do anything for her. Kaim sits down in the chair next to the bed and says with a smile, "Hello, Hannah, I'm back." She does not respond. Her little chest still, without the swelling of a grown woman, rises and falls almost impressed. There. I went far across the ocean this time, he tells her. The ocean on the side where the sun comes up. I took a boat from the harbor way, way, way far beyond the mountains. You can see from this window, and I was on the sea from the time the moon was perfectly round till it got smaller and smaller and then bigger and bigger until it was full again. There was nothing but ocean and as far as the eye could see, just the sea and the sky. Can you imagine it, Hannah? You've never seen the ocean, but I'm sure people have told you about it. It's like a huge, big endless puddle. Kaim chuckles to himself, and it seems to him that Hannah's pale white cheeks moved slightly. She can hear him, even if she cannot speak or see. Her ears are still alive. Believing and hoping this to be true, Kaim continues with his story of his travels. He speaks no words of parting, as always with Hannah. Kaim smiles with a special gentleness he has never shown to anyone else, and he goes on telling his story with a bright voice, sometimes even accompanying his story with exaggerated gestures. He tells her about the blue ocean, he tells her about the blue sky, he says nothing about the violet sea battle that stained the ocean red. He never tells her about those things. It's daytime again. Hannah was still a tiny girl when Kaim first visited the inn. When she asked him, "Where are you from, and will you tell me some stories?" With her childish pronunciation and innocent smile, Kaim felt a slow glow in it. At the time he was returning from a battle, more preciously he had ended a battle and was on his way to the next. His life consisted of traveling from one battlefield to another, and nothing about that has changed to this day. He has taken the lives of countless enemy troops and witnessed the deaths of countless comrades on the battlefield. Moreover, the only thing separating enemies from comrades is the slightest stroke of fortune. Had the gears of destiny turned in a slightly different way, his enemies would have been comrades, and his comrades would have been enemies. This is the fate of mercenary. Alright. He was spiritually worn down back then and feeling unbearing lonely as a eternal life. Kaim had no fear of death, which was precisely why each of the soldiers' faces distorted in fear, and why each face of a man who died in agony was burned permanently into his brain. Ordinarily, he would spend nights on the road drinking, immersing himself in an alcoholic stupor, or pretending he was trying to make himself forget the unforgettable. When, however, he saw Hannah smile as she begged him to tell her story, about his long journey, he felt a far warmer and deeper comfort than he could even obtain from liquor. Come on. This is a long story. He told her many things about a beautiful flower he discovered on the battlefield, about a bewitching beauty of the mist filling the forest the night before the final battle, about the marvelous taste of the spring water in a ravine where he and his men had fled after losing battle. About a vast bottomless blue sky he saw after a battle. He never told her anything sad. He kept his mouth shut about the human ugliness and stupidity he witnessed endlessly on the battlefield. He concealed his position as a mercenary from her, kept silent regarding his reasons for traveling constantly, and spoke only of things that were beautiful and sweet and lovely. He sees now that he told Hannah only beautiful stories of the road like this, not so much out of concern for her purity, but for his own sake. Staying in the inn where Hannah waited to see him turned out to be one of Kaim's small pleasures in life. Telling her about memories he brought back from his journeys, he felt some degree of salvation, however slight. 5 years, 10 years, his friendship with the girl continued. Little by little, she neared adulthood, which meant that, as the doctors had predicted, each day brought her that much closer to death. And now, Kaim ends the last travel story he will share with her. He can never see her again, can never tell her stories again. Before dawn, when the darkness of night is at its deepest, long pause enters Hannah's breathing. The frail thread of her life is about to snap as Kaim and her parents watch over her. The tiny little light that has lodged in Kaim's breast will be extinguished. His lonely travels will begin again tomorrow. His long, long travels without end. You'll be leaving on travels of your own. Soon, Hannah Kaim tells her gently. You'll be leaving for a world that no one knows. A world that never entered into any of the stories you have heard so far. Finally, you can be able to leave your bed and walk anywhere you want to go. You'll be free. He wants her to know that death is not sorrow, but a joy mixed with tears. It's your turn now. Be sure and tell everyone about the memories of your journey. Her parents will make that same journey someday, and someday Hannah will be able to meet all the guests she has known in the inn far beyond the sky. I, however, can never go there. I can never escape this world. I can never see you again. This is not goodbye. It's just the start of your journey. He speaks his final words to her. We'll meet again. His final lie to her. He lied to her. The door is open. Hannah makes her departure. Her face is transfused with tranquil smile as if she has just said, "See you soon." Her eyes will never open again. A single tear glides slowly down her cheek. End. I don't know if I want to. Yeah, I don't know if I want to continue this video now. Let's see, where do I go? Did you sleep well? No messages for you yet, I'm afraid. We'll hold any messages that come for you here, so please don't hesitate to take a stroll outside. I'm sure you'd like to forget the horrors of the battlefield. Oh, by the way, feel free to use any of the items you find here. They are parts of this house. Can I save? Save. That was a lot of reading. Cow. I wasn't expecting to read that much. Apparently I didn't get that far when I first played this game. Where do I go now? That reading got me all mixed up. Where I'm supposed to go.
Whoop, sorry. Oh, look out. Sorry, miss.
Yeah, it's probably been about that long for me too. But I didn't play it very long.
Damn! Why are you following me? You're Kai Marganar. I mean, Lord Gongora asked me to do it. It's the truth. I'm supposed to tell you to go to his manor. He has something important to tell you. You are?
Jansen, messenger for Lord Gongora. At your service. Man, what a minute.
He just walks away.
Jeez whiz.
Do I have to go to the council? Down. Save it. Again. Right. You going here? Yes. Oh, it's you. Are you searching for the councilman Gongora by any chance? He's been confined to his personal estate, so we won't find you. If you want to see the councilman, go straight down this street and you'll come to his estate. Don't bother if you haven't been called. The council has watched for you. Street or down the other street? There's no street. So back down the street. Okay. Let's go find this guy's estate. Say it was at the very end? Have you heard about this? True, so the soldiers in front of his house are protecting him, but rather keeping him in. I have to end the video here. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. No. I'm trying to end.